Alright, here we go. Okay. My mic alright? Checking 1, 2. Okay. So we currently have Cutlet and Asterix. On and out lap. Gonna have to do with traffic coming up. Gets in his way a little bit. Alright. He's already got past him. Butler will come around the final corner to set a lap time of 1:25.5. And Asterix will set 4/10 down. Who else is on the final? The next one across the line. So this is the left rat sets a time which is 0.179 seconds down from the current fastest, which he thinks is relative, which is 0.212 seconds faster than Cutler. And Julian is at 1.9. We have someone else coming across the line now. Who is that? Stephen, he goes fastest with a 1:24.9, very, very good lap time from him. So he doesn't get in the way of his other teammate here. We have some more people on a flying lap. So we have Louis T, who's backed off. Hazard is also back off. So, no one else from our lot on a flying lap at the moment. TDV Spenny is coming out of the pits currently to start his out lap. With Hazabir and that will be starting in our flying lap. It looks like they will be. Have to back off on that other lap. As TFS Electric goes second fast. We're having a fairly decent first sector here. See if it's fastest. Nope, it isn't. It's 27.1. Bad. Louis T setting the fastest first sector time. So flat through there, very good corner. See how Louis T also flat. Ooh, he's gone wide in Magens and Beckett. Back on his lap. Louis T getting distracted there by traffic. It validates his lap time as well. So he'll have to come in on an in lap. TDV Spenny is currently on an out lap, about to start his flyer. So let's go on board with him for this lap. Good first turn. All looking fairly clean so far. Let's see what first sector time you can set. It's fastest with a 26.8. It's very respectable. So you're going to be flat through here. Will see what he can do around Nuggets and Beckett's. Very good through Nuggets and Beckett's. Fastest second sector time. This is looking out to be a very good lap time. Taking a good line through there. Braking just as soon as that curb starts. And he goes second fastest, 0.123 seconds down off of a 124.9. So he must have lost time in that final sector. Otherwise, a fairly good lap time. Let's see what Cutler can do. He might have backed off. That exit was a little bit shabby. It wasn't too bad. 126.9 first sector time. That's currently on an out lap. That's currently on a flyer, I do believe. He's 0.7 seconds, 0.7 tenths up. My apologies. Coming around the final corner, let's see what lap time we can set. So 125.2, puts him 3 tenths down in 4th place. Who else do we have on our flyer? TDV Spenny, he's validated his lap, and Stephen, who might be going again. Cutler has invalidated his lap, so has Louis T. Everybody else is either on an out lap or apart from Stephen. Stephen's getting held up here by traffic from the other team. This is not what he wants. And he's invalidated his lap time as well. Patrick's F1, right out of fuel. As Electro comes out of the pits. Left right is currently on an out lap, about to start his flyer. With someone close behind him. Let's go on board with left right for this lap time. Looking fairly clean so far. Let's see what first set. As you'll have to deal with traffic here. Oh! As the traffic moves across from their own team. Who was that? That was Electro by the looks of it. I believe though. Poor from him. Getting in the way of his own teammate, Lefra. As TFS Electra will be going on his outlap now with Cutler currently on a fly. Let's see where Lefrat is. Lefrat is, I'm assuming, about to start his lap time. No, he's coming into the pits. So let's follow along with Cutler for the rest of this lap time. Sector 2 time can he do? Fairly clean through Maggots and Beckett's there. Could run a little bit quicker, but not too bad. It's the fastest second sector time, and he's 0.1 of a second up. Let's see where this will place him. Breaking around where the curb starts, going in, clipping the corner there, lovely. Switching back over, good exit there. Bring it all the way around to go 5th. 125.0. Who else is on a lap time? We have Hazabir coming into the pits. Julianator, who has backed off. Electro looks like he's back up as well. That is all. Louis T currently on an out lap. And if I mentioned there's only one qualifying, it is only 17 minutes long, or 18 minutes long. Only one qualifying, so not Q1, Q2, Q3 kind of thing. But our team, PXR, is looking fairly comfortable right now with holding all the spots from P3 all the way down to P9. There's only 3 below that. Louis T is currently on a out lap as well. He is a member of that lower group. And the top of our PXR team is only 0.0, is only 300ths off of the P1 position, which is a 124.8. Left right is currently on an out lap as well. I'm assuming Young will be soon enough. So left right will get held up here by traffic from the other team. Okay, as Louis T is about to start his flying lap. Here he goes, let's watch along on this lap. Flat through the left and the right here. The right and the left, sorry. Brake around where the curve starts, brake now. Turning, carry that momentum, it's third gear corner. Shift up to fourth, then shift down to second. Short shift up to third, yeah. Run over the curve on the inside there. Brake around the 50-meter board here. Extend that through the corner, very good. Stay quite close to the corner on the inside here, but sort of drag it around. Very good. As TFS Electro goes fastest as well. So remember the PXR going fastest, it's very good to see. Flat through this right-hander here. Knots. And then we get to Maggots and Beckett's, a very tight, twisty part of the segment. Oh, as he invalidates it as he runs over the curb. How unfortunate. So the left right is currently starting his lap time. So same thing again, short shift up to third, to that corner. Run over the curb on the inside, open PRS. Might get held up by traffic here. Brake around the 50-meter board. Bring that corner through, very good. Extend this corner around, get a nice exit on it. Yeah, looks good so far. He is gonna have traffic here, which is not gonna do him any well. He might get the dirty air as well coming around the cops. It looks to be okay. These two are gonna get in his way. Flat through here, flat through, brake a little bit there. Brake, downshift one more. Extend it, open DRS. He's 0.1 of a second up, or nearly 0.2 of a second up, so it's looking pretty good. Brake around the 15-meter mark. Try and clip the corner on the inside, which he misses there a little bit. Brake where the curb starts. Run in on this, tight on this corner, as well on the right here. Coming around the corner, and he sets a 125.6, which keeps him in 16. Electro is currently on an out lap, I'm assuming. He doesn't seem to be. Steven is currently on a flyer. Let's see what he can do. Steven's looking pretty respectful of this lap now. Everybody is out on the track apart from TFS Electro, who is retired in his third position. Looking good through Maggots and Beckett's there. So that's the fastest second sector time. He's 0.2 of a second up. So track evolution is definitely playing a part here. Almost running over the curve there. Looks very good. Currently, if he keeps this up, he's looking at a first place. Or as he does, he goes fastest with a 124.6, a very good lap time. 0.1 of a second faster than anybody else. Lafrat is currently on another lap time, so he went twice. Is he down on this? Let's have a look. Yeah, he's run out of fuel. Who else is on a lap? Everybody seems to be finished apart from Asterix F1. It's wrong, he's invalidated lap time, never mind. Young seems to be the only one. He hasn't set a lap time thus far. As a member of the other team goes fastest. Breaker on the... Yeah, looking good. As he stays 20th, so he must have had a not very good first sector. So that is all apart from Asterix F1, who I believe is validated. Yep, yeah. Oh. So that is it for the qualifying. We'll now move on to the race fairly. Okay, so your finishers are Ozzy, who is a member of the other team, Stephen, who is our fastest time, who with the 124.6, very good lap time from him. We have TFS Electro in 6th, TDV Spenny in 8th, Cutler in 9th, Julianator in 10th, Hazabir in 12th, Asterix F1 in 15th, 18th is taken by Louis T, and Lefrat comes 19th, with Young going last on the 20th, but he did start on the mediums. So he is looking for strategy rather than one lap pace. Which I believe it will be a medium hard around here. It's quite hard on the tyres. So most people starting on the softs will either want to go soft, medium, medium, or soft, hard, medium. We will see the pit stop strategy soon enough. Don't know if we will have a... Oh, no, never mind. My apologies. Okay, so Stephen has currently still in... Nobody seems to be round for the moment. It's all looking pretty good. Okay, so Stephen stays in second position. We have Left Rat down at the back. Poor opening start from him. Stephen still in second position. Position changes. So most of our lot has made up a lot of places. So TVFS Electro is up 2 places, Spenny is up 3, same as Cutler and Julianator, and Hazabir at that. Louis T is also up 5 places, with Asterix down 1 and Young up 3. Callum, a member of the other team, gets a 3-second time penalty that will aid Asterix, who is just behind him. And actually they're fighting, going 3 wide almost 4 wide. There's 2 teammates who will be fighting. This will help our lot. There you go, there's his pit stop strategy, so soft medium. So he must have damage, as well as Young or Louis T. Stephen is still in first with a considerable gap from 3rd to 4th. They're being held by TDV Spenny currently, with Electro right behind him. Julianator has got past a member of the other team, as Hazabir loses a piece of front wing to him. He might have a little bit of, well, he will have a little bit of damage, and the other team member will now try it up the inside. Hasabi will not want to give that position up, but it looks like he has to, either due to the damage or being in a compromised position. Yeah, he definitely has damage with how much time he's losing. Okay, so Stephen has now... Oh no, Stephen's round! Stephen has gone round. Oh, what a shame for him. It's now TDB Spenny that now stays in third position. Electro holding up 4, still Cutland and Julianator the 4 behind him. 3 behind him. Hasabi is now having contend with 2 drivers. Ooh, that was very tight there. They're being quite dirty here. Where Stephen ended up. Stephen has ended up 17th, so he'd obviously want to... He's obviously very frustrated. Someone's in the pits, that is Hasabi. As there is quite a considerable gap between second and third. TDV Spenny is now giving these 3 behind him, TDS Electro, Cutler and Julianator, a good... He's the member of the front group, so he's giving them a good slow. Cutler gets a bit of this really out of the corner there. Yep, they all have DRS, so there is a DRS train forming right behind them. As Julianator has Chris Tones from the other team to contend with another 5 group 5 strong of the other team behind them. Young will then be holding up single-handedly in between 2 of the other team members. Ashley's closely behind them, Left Rat and then Stephen. Such a poor start from Stephen's, just so bad for him. He had his brilliant run. He's holding up in third position. And Louis T holding up the rear. Jon Snow gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That will give TDB Spenny a very good... We have no lap data currently. There you go. That will give TDB Spenny a... So TDB Spenny will now be ahead of him currently due to that penalty. No one from our group, PXR, has a penalty currently, so clearly we are the cleaner drivers. As TDB Spenny will, I don't know if he'll let Electro pass. Yeah, he will. Not going to contend that position there. Good sportsmanship from the both of them. TDB Spenny will now want to have a go at the two members of the other team as well, if he can. As Cutler is passed by Lewis Gaming from the other team, will want to have that position back, and he's getting very close to Magus and Beckett's, especially the fact that Lewis Gaming is currently on mediums. Lewis Gaming has also got a considerable run as he's up 10 places. So TDB Spenny using his overtake now, trying to get past him. Will he make a move up the inside? Ooh, he was looking at it. He might try out the inside here, but he gets heavily defended by the other team, who's going to turn in on him and spin him round. That was out of order. Very dirty there. So we have a group of remaining from 3. We have a group remaining of 3 from our group within the top 10 of Electro, Spenny and Julianator. A very large group of the other team behind them. Young is now up 9 places, doing very well for himself. Electro currently has 62% ERS, so he's looking fairly decent if he wants to try and get a move off on someone. Around. Magnussen Beckett's there for him. Same with TPB Spanny, who now has DRS off of the yellow flag in sector 2 and 3. Is someone around? No, it just looks like a bit of contact. Asterix there braking. Let the other team member have gone by, so maybe he picked up a place and he wanted to hand it back. Asterix letting by Cutler there as they are on different strategies. Again, good sportsmanship happening. I wonder if he'll let past left rat as well. I think he might. Asterix F1 gets a 3-second time penalty, the first of our group to get one. Actually, no, Stephen has one, my apologies. For multiple warnings. Oh, yeah. Asterix F1 is letting pass left rat. Stephen might go past as well. As Electro sets the fastest lap time, so he's clearly catching up a bit on the people ahead. Julianator now has contention behind him with a member of the other team, Chris Towns. He's down 3 places, so he looks like he'll most likely want to gain that back. Let's see what time penalties we have. He also has a penalty of 6 seconds, so he's going to try and move. He thought the better. Ooh, he's getting a little bit close there. Thought the better of it and backed off slightly. Well, good job defending from Julianator there. Young is getting close to the back. Julianator gets a 3-second time penalty, so obviously running wide at Cop's corner there. It is a very hard corner to get, completely flat on worn tyres, so that's understandable. As a member of the other team also gets a 3-second time penalty. Young now wants to try on the back of Callum. He has DRS because he's within a second of him. Callum lets past Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Young's getting very, very close here. Ooh, and might thought the better of it then. I thought he was going to try at the inside then. You might want to have a go on the straight coming up. We'll see if he has where he will have DRS surely. Surely. Nobody else seems to be anywhere near. Cutler getting a little bit close. Not as close as So Young will now have DRS. His feet a little bit too far back to try anything. Luckily, the driver behind him is outside of that DRS range. Always going to try at the inside. Never mind, the other team really didn't have as good of an exit there. He's gaining on him. See if he gains on him through Magnussen Beckett's. He does, as the one ahead of him, driver ahead of him has a shocking line. He has to back off a little bit there. As the one ahead of Callum gets a little bit wide and sends some dirt up into the air. You thought about the move there, Young did. There's a two-way battle between the two. I don't know what team they are. two other enemy team, we'll call them that. Two other drivers. Pit stop strategy is now open for the medium drivers, as the driver ahead of Young gets a penalty. That will benefit him as well as the one ahead of him. So those who are on softs will now want to pit for mediums to benefit Young. Stephen gets a penalty for multiple warnings as Young goes at the inside. Everyone can over there. A little bit tight. Driver behind him clearly wanting some more. Cutler gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So Young gain. Ooh, I thought he was going to try at the inside then. Seems to be alright. He'll have DRS here. Will he use it? He is going to use his DRS. As he gets past him. As he makes it into the pits. The driver ahead of him now has penalties. Now has a 6-second time penalty, so he is alright. Left right gets a 3-second time penalty as well. So it seems that the top bunch of the other team has pitted. Leaving Electra and Spenny up front. Surely they would want to pit this lap. Chris Towns is getting fairly close behind him. Ooh, we might try at the inside here. Electra and Spenny both on the soft tyre, so they should want to pit this lap. Electra has a fairly sizable gap to Spenny of 4 seconds. Spenny being behind him. Let's see what Electra does. Will he box this lap? Find out shortly. As TDB Spenny gets overtaken by Chris Towns, but surely he would want to go into the pits this lap. No, he's going to stay out. As Chris Towns goes in. Julianator does, and Cutler. As Lefrat does as well. Will Asterix? No, he is on the mediums. So these two have already pitted. Azabir in contention with a driver who hasn't pitted yet. I think it's an anyway. Let's have a look at tyres. Yeah, no, he hasn't. Yes, he has. My apologies. So TDB Spenny is now getting overtaken by a driver on a different strategy. Clearly these softs are not working for him anymore. He's going to want to try out the inside here, maybe get the switcheroo. Don't think he'll get that better exit he wanted. Ran a little bit too wide. So your top 6 have not pitted yet. As Young getting overtaken by Juan Codfish, however you want to pronounce it. Sandwich there. TDB Spenny is about a second off first place. He's going to want to pit this lap. Yeah, he's on the softs. Will everybody else is either on the mediums or switching to the hards. So it looks like Hazabir and Louis T will be wanting to go long. Oh, left rat's round. Oh, what a bugger. His tyre's only good. The driver behind Young getting very, very close here. As who's that? That is Lefrat. He's round again. TDV Spenny coming out of the pits as Young is now currently our fastest driver. He is also not pit yet, so we'll see. Our first driver without who has pit is Electro, who is around 5 seconds behind the front runner, Aussie. Aussie definitely want to look out for here. He seems to be very, very quick. Okay, not a lot going on. Everybody seems to be staying put for the moment. He is having contention from behind. Will he get overtaken? He might just. No, he seems to be okay. He's going to try out the inside here. Has a bit giving him room. Good. He's going to try out the inside here. Almost an Alex Albon on Romain Grosjean there. Hazabeel wants to have another go at him now through here. He's had a little look up the inside. Thought the better of him. A lot of penalties going around here. The two teammates here have gone let each other pass. Young is the only one anywhere near anybody currently. Yellow flag in sector 2, someone's round. Cutler's round. Cutler is round and out of this race. What a shame. As we have a virtual safety car as well. Let's see if anyone's going to pit. I think they were too far beyond the pit lane to make any strategical advances. Crikey, I don't think my words are properly forming tonight. That's the other team taking advantage of that virtual safety car. Virtual safety car is now ending, the track has gone green. Young's got a fairly decent run on the car behind him. They are also all yet to pit. Young now has DRS on the driver ahead of him. So does his driver behind him. Julianator is now been given DRS via TDV Spenny. Let's see these two. Hazabeel gets a 3-second time penalty as well for multiple warnings, so must be running wide. It is quite a hard track to, because there's a few to not run wide on. There's a few corners on it that will catch you up fairly easily. Juniors are getting a nice little tow from TDV Spenny. So it's just this battle here going on. Really, not a lot else. As Young and the other driver of Juan Goldfish, as Young heads into the pits, never mind. So that will find the undercut on these two drivers ahead of him. Maybe him as well, I have no idea. Asterix is also in the F1. In the F1, in the pits. Bloody hell. I do apologise. As there is a safety car, a full safety car. So Young will definitely benefit this off of this massive amount. As will Asterix F1. Stephen's also into the pits. Most of the drivers behind him are pitting as well. I wonder what's happened. Oh, Louis T is DNF'd. Shame, I wonder what happened to him. A lot of people going on softs now. CDV Spenny on the mediums. As well as Junior later. They obviously want to go on to the end on this set of tyres. Young now going on to the softs, who's currently 7. See how well of a job see how well of a job Electra and Spenny can do of defending. We still have Lefrat and the driver ahead of him to catch up on the back of the pack. Field's looking fairly spread out, but we have the top 2 positions. Currently we are gaining more points than the other team. Yeah, yes. assuming the safety car will be in this lap. Currently 8 laps left in the session. It's going to look like it's going to be a dash to the finish. And now no more pit stops, so I can turn off the tyre data. I will go to the position changes. Super's Lecturer and TDV Spenny are both safety car is in this lap then. Super's Lecturer is up 5 places, with TDV Spenny up 6. Looking very, very, very comfortable there. Okay, let's keep a close eye on when Electro will bolt. He'll want to get a good start and a good jump on this lot. And he's gone for it. Very good start. There seems to be a little bit of contention between TDV Spenny and Lewis Gaming here. Lewis Gaming wants to try it up the inside, but backs off as TDV Spenny goes a little bit wide. And Lewis Gaming goes up the inside. Julianita having contention. Oh, no. Julianita getting past. Now going side by side. As he spun round. Don't know whether that was Julianita's fault, I didn't see it. The driver behind Julianita wants to get past, as well as Young. Has a little bit of contention. Electra's got a good start and made a massive gap on second place. TDV Spenny is following as closely behind as he can be. Julianita following closely behind him. Our top 3 will have a bit of contention though, as the people behind them might not have the softer tyres. Will be quicker on them. And the newer tyres as well. So Julianita lost out there. Nearly lost 3 places. If he gets this one back, it will be 3. He doesn't get it back, my apologies. Getting very close there. So he's only lost 2 places out of that. It's too wide through the first... Oh yeah, through the S's there. First few corners. Stephen goes a tad wide there. Goes at the inside. Ooh, as he get a little bit of a tap there. Ooh. Chris Town then pushing off Asterix F1. A little bit nasty. See if this Electro now has contention from behind from Lewis Gaming. Julianita now has less contention from behind as he went a little bit wide. Young there, trying to get up the inside as the driver ahead gets another 3-second time penalty, so that will mean Young will move upwards 1 position because the driver ahead of him. DRS is now unable for the remaining 5 laps of the race. TDV Spenny has a little bit of contention behind from the other driver here. Very good defense from him. Electro's caught up to the driver ahead. Okay, so driver here using his overtake and DRS to get past TDV Spenny, which he will, but he also has 6 seconds compared to TDV Spenny's 3. So if TDV Spenny stays within 3 seconds of him, he will get past. By the looks of it, he's going to move down to around about 5th. So all TDV Spenny now has to do is stay within 3 seconds of him for the remaining 5 laps, which I'm fairly certain he'll be able to. Azarbia then gets a 3-second time penalty added onto his already having a 3-second time penalty, so it's up to 6 now. Asterix S1 has a little bit of contention from behind. With the driver here being in a PXR sandwich. Very tasty one if that would be it. This driver in here has now was using his ERS, but he's now run out of it. He wanted to try out the inside there, didn't get a very good run on him. As Julianator, a little bit of contention. Ooh, was getting a little bit close there. Going too wide through Cops. Very well held there from Julianator. As they'll now be fighting, so Asterix might be able to gain some positions from this. Places, whatever. PXR is looking fairly strong. Julianator he seems to be pretty safe at the moment. Stephen wanted to try out the inside of Jon Snow. Jensen Snow, my apologies. Although he says winter is coming, I'm fairly certain. Lefra has now contention from behind from slowest Kingers. Clearly he is the slowest because he's down in 15th. Asterix wants to look up the inside of 2 drivers ahead of him. Will Julianator weaving a little bit to break the toe. Driver thinks the better of going up the inside as Stephen gets put out by the enemy driver. Not very good from them. It's a shame for Stephen, he had a brilliant race. He started in 3rd position, moved up to 2nd, I'm fairly certain. Looks like Lewis Gaming is a little bit too far ahead for TD Electro to have a go at him. So I think this might be your finishing order. Close enough to 4 penalties. Left back gets another 3-second penalty. Julianator is now fighting with Joby Kenobi. See if he won't get that position back. Maybe not. Stephen's retired. So he's had a shocker. Where is he? Oh, he's gone into the pits to retire. Clearly given up, which is completely understandable. Not in his race at all. Shame for him, really. He still has contention. He's managing these tyres and the driver behind it incredibly well. So good job of Julianator here. To defend off of a soft runner. He has much younger tyres than him. But he's doing about as good a job as he could. Oh, maybe that... No? What's happened there? I swear Stephen is DNF. Who's that? Oh, team orders here as Young's getting past TDV Spenny. Good sportsmanship from letting him by. As TDV says, Electro wants to go up the inside. Just wants to go at him. Spenny has contention from behind. Gonna have might go up the inside here. He's using a lot of his ERS. He's going too wide from there. Very, very well held from the both of them. That was very close to the rear end then, and he's just got by. Spenny has 23% ERS though compared to his, well, 19, so not very much difference there. But he also does have a 12-second time penalty. So not be where he is finishing. Electro will undoubtedly get past the person in front as well. Never mind, he has got a time penalty. Nah, he is. If he stays within 3 seconds of him, he should be alright. Driver ahead might move down to third. So unlucky. Lewis Gaming's run away with this. Unless he does anything on the last lap. Alaman left right here. Left right gets pushed off. I wonder if he was pushed, and he's understandably very angry with that. What a shame for him. Hazabir got past him. Last race then. Julian Acer now having, well, still having contention from behind. Julian Acer wants that. Ooh, as the driver went at the inside, I missed that. Two drivers here now battling within the team, so that will give Julian Acer a good run as we are on the final lap for now. Happen here. Will Electro try anything on the driver ahead? Doesn't look like he'll be able to. Oh, as the driver behind getting a little bit squirrely, will TDV Spenny try anything now? Doesn't matter, he's got 15 seconds worth of penalties, the driver ahead, so TDV Spenny also gets another 3 seconds. This looks like Electro will come home to be second. So it's Lewis Gaming, Electro second, Young for TDV Spenny fifth. Will Julian Acer finish after a tremendous drive from him. He will finish 9th position with Hazabir finishing 12th. Asterix DNFing on the final line. But he will come home to be 14th. Left rat will hit into him on the line and finish 16th. I wonder what Joanne Codfish will deal with those two. Or how he will deal with those two, rather. And they are narrowly avoids them there. He comes 17th. Young was definitely the driver of the day. He would do very well for himself, so that is deserving. So your finishing order of the day was the other driver. Well, our finishing order was Electro, who comes home in second. Young, who finishes fourth after starting 20th on the grid. Very good drive from him. Spenny in 5th, Julianator in 9th, Hazard in 12th, where he started rather. Asterix F1 coming home 14th, Lefrat 16th, Stephen 18th, 19th goes to Louis T, and Cutler rounds out the grid with a P20. Not a very good race for Cutler or Stephen at that. So that will be the end of this stream, as I have to go and stream Tier 1. It was a fairly